Alright everyone, welcome back to the next little episode of my Mrs. VXR that we're tidying up. We're tackling the front end this time. So in the previous video we did the rear end. I haven't prepped anything yet, but we're going to find out what's going on with this monstrosity. So I'm going to put you on time lapse while I strip the front end out, and then we'll find out what's going on in this corner. To a whole fucking side being done now. What's going on with that monstrosity? Oh man, I knew I had an accident. Fuck me, that's awful. Right guys, I stripped it out and I've got a few issues. One, all this is all bent, so I've got to try and straighten that up. Don't know what I've done, but all the wiring's absolutely bodged together. I'm not leaving it like that, it's fucking dog shit. We might have to blow that out because we're on YouTube.
No, it's alright.
Lewis is finding out that fucking intercoolers are all damaged where they've hit that.
Aircon rad's bent. Yeah,
aircon rad's a little bit bent, but I'm not too fussed about that. But we're going to change the intercooler with mine because I want an AirTech anyway. That's disappearing. We're going to put the standard box back on it.
Piece of crap.
And then someone, instead of using proper bumper stuff, decided to fiberglass all this up to repair it, and it's flaking off now because water's got between it. So I have to grind all that back and sort that out.
Just to add as well, the headlight was cable tied on as well.
Yeah, headlights are cable tied in and stuff. So what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to leave the bumper alone for a minute. We're going to temp this wing here and try and get the bumper fit in this one side. And then we'll move over to the other side and give that a whirl and see if we can straighten that up. Right, so I've just bent that bracket around like I did on the blue one. I'm just going to put the bumper back on and see how this fits.
Here we go again. Right, so just making a couple of little adjustments to the front end. The front beam just looked a little bit low, so we tried to push it up right to the top of its adjustment. I've also refitted the bracket for the bumper, and also had to heat this bit up and reshape it a little bit as well. Probably where it's been driving around without hardly any of the fittings in it.
Hey, you're almost fitting.
But yeah, it's a lot better than it was. You can see it actually lines up this way, but there's a big gap at the front here still.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to bend that in again.
Yeah.
Let's close it up. Boom. It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, much better. Much better. I reckon with some more fittings and stuff.
Yeah, I think.
Hold the weight
Yeah,
up
once I pull that round.
So
that fits.
Everything was not quite straight. The rivets were all over the place. The bracket itself was a bit damaged. The wing was bent inwards. The bumper was bent outwards at the front here. Yeah, synonymous with a front end impact.
This little bracket here was hitting against the bumper, so I've just filed it down a bit to make it fit. Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell's going on with this front end. I'm not too sure if it's over or something. It's been a little bit too heavy on of a hit. But anyway, that side fits, so we're going to move on to this side, which is literally just everywhere. So I've pulled the wing forward, so we've got a nice gap, as it was kind of tight. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to see in here, but all the inner wing was bent, so I've just tapped all this up straight and then we've just got to play around with this bracket and get this wing all tapped up and made straight now. So I drill this off, and then we're going to straighten all the wing up, put a new one of these on, or I'll probably rivet this one back on maybe, and see if the bumper will fit this side. So I'll be back in a second.
Right, so just trying to straighten this wing out a bit, as you can see, compared to what I showed you last time. Chris has worked his magic, straightened the bracket out. Now the wing has got a reasonable gap down here. You can see, if your camera will pick up, yeah, that's definitely been touching. And then we took the bonnet bra off, and the bonnet bra has sort of damaged it. And we know why the pictures had no bonnet bra, and now there was a bonnet bra in the pictures, because it was dented around here. Chris has straightened it a bit for now, but he's going to need a skimmer. And then, right, we're taking the bonnet bra off now. Sorry, we lost a bit of battery power there. Swap the battery over, should be all good now. You know, these bonnet bras, just in case you're wondering about getting one or not, to protect your paint, inverted commas, yeah. It doesn't. It does things like this. So if you're going to fit one, just be mindful of that. Keep it clean, make sure no dirt's trapped underneath it. And in the pictures on the advert, there was no bonnet bra on this car, and it's a really horrible bonnet bra. It's one of these horrible plasticky ones. And you can see why I'd fitted it, because there was a big dent here, where it's all caved in here, and then another one here as well. That Chris has straightened fairly well, to be fair, with a hammer and dolly, but it's definitely going to need a skimmer filler. And just wild bits, you know, like there's like missing lacquer, and then they tried to polish it out or something. Doesn't really make any sense. Can't polish lacquer that's not there.
Hinges need tweaking, make the block of them.
Yeah. And right now we're just trying to straighten the bonnet up, because it is all over the place. Yeah, I mean, you know, cars do get crashed, cars do get fixed. This is what Chris does for a living, but this was completely just thrown together just to get it off the driveway, I think. So, but yeah, it wasn't like, you know, mad money or anything, and we will get it sorted. It's just a little bit frustrating, as I say, when people aren't honest. But we're going to crack on.
There we go, it's shut.
Get it lined up much nicer. We're going to knock it on the head in a minute, because yeah, it's like 7 o'clock, and we're both going to finish out of work as well. So earlier on in the video, you probably saw that this front bumper's had some sort of fiberglass repair done. Here is said fiberglass repair. It's just peeled off in one piece like a fucking sticker. Not properly prepped or anything. Right, anyway, we're going to sign off. This will probably go up as a little video, I think. We probably won't wait to do the next fix. It's a bit more than we thought anyway. And then when we get back on it, we'll drop a second video. Hopefully at that point, it will be you know, a few finishing touches and some paint and that, and we can start messing around with some detailing products. You know, just do a bit of testing of some detailing products. We've been speaking to a couple of you know, local smaller detailing companies with their own products and that, so we'll see where that goes. But in the meantime, we really appreciate you tuning in. Yes, we have another Corsa VXR. This one's actually for Chris's missus. So yeah, we're just going to make sure it's right and really good, use it for a bit of content, and then you'll probably see it pop up at a few shows here and there in the future. But really appreciate you tuning in as usual. If you are enjoying the content, we do really appreciate some likes and comments down below. Any questions, also comment down below. And very importantly, don't forget to hit that sub button and the little notification bell. It really helps us out to try and grow. We'll see you in the next one.